I'm gonna sneak in a. I'm sneaking in a switch.
All right, hey guys, this is Daniel, and I have Bill.
Bill, yes, sir.
Bill on the thing, and we're gonna play our first Mage Knight game using Universal Battles 2. I've got my Knights Immortal here, kind of running up the lines. We've got some Elf at Arms. We've got 2 recruits backed up by a Leash Knight, 3 Noble Archers with a Shaman there to heal and a little magic enhancement. I've got my heavy hitters on the south, so 3 Temple Blade Masters and a Paladin Prince. And then I've got my cavalry also kind of running to support that southern flank. He's a heavy cavalier red. Here we have a small but very powerful, very powerful. So we've got an Eldritch Draconum. So he's the defend 19 heal, which is pretty good combo. He's supporting 2 alchemists, and he's also got a monk there as well. So a little stealthy weapon master. And then from the south, we've got a bladesmith Draconum, a magus, so just the shooter, and we've got a whelp and an alchemist running in there as well. So a very it's kind of like a very large army versus a very compact, but certainly an extremely elite army here. So you can see on the right we have our stat blocks here. So here's all my stat blocks, and then on the left we have all his stat blocks. What we're going to do, what I like to do is just to kind of move the stat block where it is. So like for instance, I could have my Paladin Prince and my 3 Temple Blade Masters. I can just run their slots here, just, kind of in. I like to just kind of keep their stats grouped and just trade out there. So we can do that as well. So I'll just put this guy here. We've got my Elven recruits. Yeah, and I'll do that as we are playing as well. It's not like a big deal. We can also easily just move them out of the way if there's ever any time that we just, it's getting a little filled up with things. We can always just, move them out of the way and just kind of keep them in their general area here. So we'll just do that. And yeah, we're going to go first. Let's roll to see who go first. So switching over here, I'm going to roll a D6. No, we rolled 2D6. So I got 2 1s. So I'm thinking that Bill is going to go first. And yes, that is the case. So Bill, I'll give you the first turn.
All right, sir.
And then I'm going to finish while he's moving. I'm just going to quickly move my stat blocks there while Bill is moving. And then I'll go bring the action up to Bill as well. So there we go. Here, my shaman. And then I've got the 2 recruits. There it is. Okay. Get that nice and tidy.
I was getting my stats up as well.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to go ahead and focus in on Bill and see what he's going to be doing. It may just be as simple as rushing forward toward the death by elves. That's what, the good old DBE, death by elves.
You're kidding. All right. We got your archers are hiding here somewhere. Your noble archers are.
They're right here. So they're going to plan on running up the hill just to get a little shot.
There they are. Okay, I see.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm actually going to forgot to add my counters here. So let's do that. There it is. So here.
First grouping, I got. Highest move I got is an 8-inch on the Eldritch group.
Okay, I'm just going to move my counters. So what we're doing with the counters is we've got 1s and 2s. And the 1 represents that turn's movement, and the 2 are the other turn's movement. So that way we can just we can really easily distinguish whether a model has gone this turn or the last turn. So let's see what we got here. Now, just so you know, guys, we're only going to play like around 30-40 minutes, and then we're actually going to save the game. We want to show that part as well, how you don't have to complete a full game using Universal Battles. You can play the game, maybe 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then just save the game and then just come back to it later. So unless Bill just absolutely rolls me Hopefully I will survive 30 minutes against these Draconums. It may not be the case. Bill may just defeat me that quick. So
I don't think so. We'll see. All right. I only did 2 moves. I'm done.
Okay. So, and just, I think for what we're doing is that when we have big formations in the movement phase, we're just marking them as a formation. And as we start basically getting into the attacks, we'll start marking individual models here. So for me, I'm just going to use the thing and just going to measure out. You can see universal battles. It automatically can just show you where. So I don't have to measure out where 6 is. I can actually go, let's say, like, 4 here. And then I could pivot a little bit and just go another 4 here. Well, that's good. A little less than. I don't need to go that far. So we'll get my noble archers out there. I think we need to get my cavalry really moving out to the center. So that's what we're going to do, just to try to control some of that space. We do have some big nasties here. I'm hoping my cavalry can kind of smack this Magus Draconum. That's the plan. And we're going to move my other guys. They're just going to move a standard 8. We have 4 moves, so I got 1 more. And I do need to roll my command before I forget. I don't get a command. All right. So that is 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 5. Oh, I'll get to move everything basically. So that's good. Just going to move these guys up 8 on the hill. And we'll move my elf at arms kind of flanking them. All right. So I'm going to mark that. So the second turn may be a little uneventful but we'll see what he does. So that's my turn. I hand it back off to Bill. And I'll zoom in here. That's the great thing with Universal Battle. You can kind of zoom into what you want. So let's kind of get a good close-up of the battle line. I'm going to use Shift just to move it around. Let's see what Bill's going to do. He may not do anything because
I might not be able to. I don't have a move without a push.
without push. I think this the stereotypical wasted second turn.
That's all right. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a full pass.
Okay. So he's going to remove his tokens, and I'm going to do a full pass too. So I'm just going to remove all my tokens. All right. And it's back to Bill's third turn. So now we go back, get a little more interesting here. What do we've got here? Okay. I love what Bill did here, where he actually added the range and stats. This is really, I'm going to do this on some of my models. I really like this. Really
I
smart.
stuck it with the first stat line, so they're a little bulky until they get hit. Like, gotta kind of spread it out a little.
Now this Magus Draconum, can he magic blast 2 different people? Or is it just a single shot, right?
He's got two archers. I don't know. I got a roll book open.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll kind of see. So, but the Draconum are unafraid of this. Another thing you can do here, you can also, in Universal Battles, you can always just press the Alt key, and you can immediately see what the distance is. So I can immediately check the distance from this guy just outside of 12, 13.
I dropped them in La La Land when I went to.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Just kind of, that's a really great feature you can use in Universal Battles is pressing the Alt key. And from any model, you can see how far you are from them. So here he moves up. And now we can see that he is definitely in Magic Blast range of that Magus Draconum. So that's not good.
So if I hit Alt, I see. Okay, and then you hover over somebody else's character, you got a distance there.
Exactly. So here, I mean, you can check it with the measuring tape if you want to. Yeah. So that's his first move. So you can also use the measuring tape to check.
I'm getting them. I'm good there, I think.
He's going to back it off a little more. It looks like he's just in range to shoot, but he doesn't want to get too close to the cavalry. Just fine. Sometimes the measurements are slightly off because it measures it in squares. So this is going to be great because unfortunately it does measure it. So, but you're getting a general idea. If you want to be more accurate, you could use this. And you would see this is 11.4, so it's there. Good. First move. All right. see if he's going to do anything fancy here.
All right, that's it.
That's it. All right. So what are we going to do here? So I think we've got these guys here. This is the Eldritch. So that's going to be Det 19 defend is going to be very difficult to deal with. He's got some shockwave backing it up. So let's kind of see here. What I think we may do is see if we can go 12 actually and go 12. And then, oops, then we can pivot. So hopefully we're outside of his range. I can actually use this feature to test. So this is his 90-degree arc. So you can kind of see this cavalry is pretty much out of range of his 90-degree arc. So I'm going to do that. Just going to kind of get him out of range so he can't be shot. Okay. We've got this Magus. We know he can't double tap with these guys because they are magic immune. So I think I'm safe kind of moving him up here, getting behind some cover so that can help me maybe survive some damage if he does shoot me. So we'll go there. And I think as well, I'm going to actually just going to go ahead and bring these recruits. So that's 2. The noble archers can, I don't know what they're going to do, but I think I'm better off on this end because there's no defend there. So the noble archers are probably just going to, let's see, they're probably just going to move up a little 8 here. We're going to check range on that Magus. I definitely don't want to get shot by him yet. So that's way too far. You can always just press Control Z. In fact, what I'm going to do is just going to place a border here, a 12-inch circle of doom for me. Let's just say that. I think we are going to move up here and stay outside of his 12-incher.
And yours are a 12 as well.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of a standoff here. Then we'll go ahead and just move our recruits up. Now, those guys have a 10-inch range on your alchemists, 9 attack. So they can definitely shoot these recruits. But I'm probably okay with that. That's probably fine. And then, so we'll mark there. And then I'm going to move these guys kind of towards the center, just kind of being a little more, keeping these guys just their options open, while also staying outside of the 12-inch bubble of doom. And that Draconum. All right, so that's it for me. It's going to go to Bill.
So you got a marker on everybody.
Yeah, just on formations. Yeah, everything is moved. Yeah, I think as we start getting a little closer, we'll start marking individual models. So, big question: is Bill going to push?
I'm thinking. No, I think I'm going to pass. We're going to hold for right now. We're going to see if you want to push.
You know, I don't want to push. I'm not gonna play chicken just yet. So now the battle starts getting interesting. Now the armies are closing in. What's going to happen?
finding out.
Bill is thinking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. While he's doing that, I'm just going to move up my stat blocks here. So that way I don't know what's going on. Get them around. Get my stat blocks here. Move these stat blocks up. My charger. So he's testing to see if I'm in 6-inch range. I should have got a lot closer, but I was also worried that he's got a 6-inch shot. So I don't also want to get him throwing a sword at me. So
yeah, you're out of arc there though, I believe.
Yeah, maybe I could have got a little closer, but that's okay. That's more of just a little bit of a. I honestly don't think I want to charge this guy. This Bladesmith Draconum is pretty nasty, so I don't quite know if I want to charge this.
I got enough. Let's see. I can move.
Yeah.
Monk's got a 9.
He's gone.
I'm gonna get myself outside your arc, if that's agreed right there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna call that base contact.
Looks like it. Yeah, that looks like that's out. Get a little closer. We'll call it out. So really in Mage Knight, you've got, I mean, you can use the little things but really in Universal Battles, it already has these little arrows that can just clearly show you where the arcs are. So it's a really great tool.
Yeah.
Just to turn on this little feature and you just automatically see, like, Now are you in base contact with me?
Yeah.
So I will get a free spin.
Do the mounts get a free spin?
Yeah.
All right, I'll go for it.
Yeah, I believe. I'm not sure, but I'm just
like that. I mean, last time I played a game with a mount unit, it was probably over 10 years ago. So
yeah. What I'm going to do is I think I'm outside of arc anyway. So I will go ahead and just spin here.
Yeah, you're outside of arc.
Okay. Good. Okay. Well, I'm going to go and face you. Come at me, bro. Oh, he did come at me. I should say I'm going to go back at him. I don't know.
Heavyweight harasser right there.
Yeah. All right. So we've got the monk. This may be first blood.
Got 3 moves coming up here.
The shield, the sword and shield are about to clash.
You got a 17 defend up on those little roots.
So there are chaff, but they're not gonna. It'll be a little more difficult. And these alchemists are 9, I believe. Let's just check. Yeah, 9 here. Or are they 10? I'm sorry. No,
they got a
10.
10 range.
They are 10. Okay, I was looking at the injured stat. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting a little confused. Okay.
I think we're gonna take a shot up here. Let's get some
shots. Little shotties.
The upper alchemist. I'm gonna say let's label him Alchemist 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take him to the closer.
The bottom.
Elven Recruit Yellow 1, yeah.
All right. Let's see. So here we are. Does he draw first blood?
Range combat formation with 2. So I'm looking at an 11.
So you're 17. 6+. Oh my goodness, he gets an extra 1. So
+1 damage right there, right?
Yeah. So I think that's actually going to kill him because they actually can tank 2 damage, but not 3. 1, 2, 3. So you actually kill him.
All right, here we go.
6+. So I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't either.
Oh, look at that. Wow, that sucks. Okay.
That's what you said, right? This army might thin you out close enough. I'm gonna hit a high and do the other one now.
Well, I'm expecting. Well, we've always got the double ones where there are 12s, there are also double ones.
That is true. All right, so now the lower of those 2 alchemists right there. Well, 2. Gonna roll them against the other. You know what? I take that back. I'm gonna check. Do I have a line of sight to that Liege Knight right there?
Which one?
So if I'm gonna take 2, and I'm gonna look, I'm 5.3 inch, 8.4 inches from your Liege Knight. If I have.
Now, who is shooting? I'm sorry.
The lower of the 2.
I thought you did a combined ranged attack though.
Does the second combined range get the move?
Yeah, they both get it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll just do one token on the.
Yeah, go ahead and mark them both So now that we're gonna have to start marking tokens individually. Yeah. We need to get
Okay,
some
so
smaller tokens. I'm probably gonna create. I'll look at creating some smaller tokens, but yeah.
oh, I said that's those. That's still 2 moves though, so I got 2 left. If
No,
I
it's
want,
one move. It was combined range, so
I got one down at the monk below
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
on
Okay.
the turn.
Okay.
All right. You have an 18 defense here and a 17. All right, I'm gonna take the Magus Draconum to the spearheading Blade Master 2 there.
Gonna shoot him.
So you're behind concealing. I take it there. So that's
Right.
that +1 to defense.
All right.
All right, so I got a 12
To an 18, so it's
to
gonna
an
be 6s
18.
again. On 2 dice. Maybe don't roll both 6s. All right, so that hits. That's gonna be 4 damage, I believe, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna mark this with 3, 4, and then I'll go to the Temple Blade Master here, and I'll find this was the number 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's certainly hurting. Okay, just gonna move him over. So that definitely took a piece out of him.
He's a 15 now.
Yeah. Okay. And that is 4 so far.
Thinking, yeah, that's
One
3.
more.
3 moves. Debating on a shot move here. I'm gonna hit him again. This time with the Alchemist. We're gonna try
Alchemist. Okay, so that's gonna be a 16 to the
from a
Alchemist 10.
Gotta roll that 6 again. Got it.
Got 7 plus, so that's gonna be 2 more. Okay, move this back here, and we're gonna go. Oh, this guy's hurting. 1, 2. So this guy is hurting. He hurting. Okay.
You got that heal. I had to knock him out enough that the heal's not going to just bring right back to the start. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't mean he's not hurting though.
I'm missing 1 token there. I got to get my last token. There we go.
That's 5. I'll go to my turn.
At least 10%.
Outside of range. Well, I think the first thing we're going to do is attack this whelp. I think that's going to be pretty straightforward. So we'll do that. Get a 7. That's going to hit him. I do 3 base. So he'd be taking 2. I look at that whelp monk. I think I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna weapon master him. So I get a 6.
Ooh.
Nice.
Let's see. So it's gonna take me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that kills him.
Does it? Okay, nice. So you know what? I get a little bit of a spiky roll, so I'll take that. You know,
Where do these things go when they die? We just put them off.
I will take that spiky roll. So what do we have here? The next thing,
Wait, that was Whelp Monk 1. He's dead. So I got a little mix up on my stat lines here.
so actually I think we're going to see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do it that way. So we're gonna go, they're gonna protect their brother here and here. That's two.
So you're taking two separate moves. So like a
Two separate moves, yeah. So that's gonna be three. Oh, I need to roll my command. No. Okay. Well, let me think that back. Okay, we'll take that back. I need to think. This is a tough one. Let's see here. So we'll move one here is one. Kind of give him some cover. So that's two. Just this single guy will move. And then we'll go. The noble archers are also going to move up. Just a tad, just to get inside of that 12. So let's again take out the 12-inch measure of doom. See what we're looking at here. So I'm going to be in 12. So I think we can go here. Here. And this one is going to move here. So 1, 2, 3. And she'll face a little more that direction so she can just get good shots on everything. Same thing with her. Same thing with her. So that's 3.
What are we calling that brown circle?
Yeah. So this shaman is actually going to heal this Blade Master. So he's an 8 to his 12. So I need a 4+. We get it. He heals D6. He's going to heal 5. That's pretty good. I will do that. He heals 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's looking pretty good now. I'll move him back. So he's doing a lot better now. That shaman did a good job. As we had someone's comment before, no army needs to leave home without a shaman. Like those shamans are just getting mass produced because every army wants one. So so that's 4. And then see what else we're gonna do. And then I think we'll go one more. It's either that. I think the men at arms are going to move up. 8. So we'll go 2.5. And then we'll go another 5. So 7.5 for that guy. He's going to go 5. He'll go 5, and then he'll go up 3 more. So preparing for that Liege Knight, and that's going to be my 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's it for me. On you.
Is that Archer behind a building there, or has she got line of fire? What's that? What's that brown circle in front
Yeah,
of
this
her?
is a building. She has
Okay.
line of fire to a few things. Like if we're looking at it from her center, this is kind of where her line of fire is. So if you move up, she'll have arc.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Don't have
Right.
too much I can do here.
So it's been first blood on both sides, honestly. I think
Yeah,
so far the Knights come out better.
yeah, I think you definitely did.
I will trade a recruit for a monk. Media of the week. All right.
We're gonna do a complete pass.
A complete pass.
Complete
Okay.
pass.
Well, that's interesting. So we've got these guys. Okay, so what are we thinking here?
Maybe it's because did I take too many tokens there? No, okay.
So so let's see here. So what are we gonna do here? He can move up 4. Sorry, let's just get that out of the way. And then he could go another 4. He wanted to. Got this monk. Let's see here. Oh, these guys moved. Let me mark them. So, what am I doing here? These guys have a 5-inch shockwave.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're in the line, or at least one of them.
Yeah. Here. That should shockwave all 3 of them. You'd have to move your own models, but I don't see that would be a problem for you. Let me think. Well, I think we take an easy one here, and the paladin is just going to heal up. Let me roll my command. No, and the paladin's going to heal up that guy. He gets it for 1, so he's healed up completely. Locking the paladin. The Blade Master is back to good. So that's 1. I think we go ahead and just take a chance that you may roll bad on your shockwave. And we're just going to move up. Here, I can't fit there. So we'll go here for 3. They're a 2-man group, so they have to do it individually. Oh, I'm sorry. And I need to start using my twos now. Down one, and these guys went to two. I need to do that now, so we can start separating the two. Okay, so that's three, and I think this guy pushes. Just I don't trust you that you're not going to get that, so I'm just going to push, take a point of damage just to stop you from shockwaving me. And I'll mark him. He is Elf at Arms 1. So that's him. He is now weakened. Let's move that one back. Okay, so that'll stop the shockwaves. All right, so he now has a 1 and a 2 on him because he pushed. I'll just mark that. And that is my go, so I'm going to remove all my 1s. It is your turn, Bill. We're going to play one more turn. And then, okay, so I'm just going to move him over. He's got the 1-2. We're being pushed.
Okay.
Your go. We'll go one more turn, and that's it. This has been already just a really interesting game.
I'm excited. I'm
I
excited.
know. I'm actually, and we will need to end early, but that's while
Yeah.
Bill is moving, I'll say this is the great thing about playing here as opposed to in real life. Not that real life isn't great. It's the fact that you don't have to finish a game. You can just play a few turns, and we're going to show you. We're just going to save the map, and I'm going to give us both of us. I'll give us the map on for ourselves, and then we can just pick up the game whenever we want. So it's a really great program that I'd love more people to get involved, because it's a great way to play for people across the world. You can play 30 minutes here, play 20 minutes there, and then we're going to show you after we have these 2 turns that, okay, that's it. And maybe we just go one, because we can also just end after he finishes his turn, and then we can just notate that it's my turn next. So, but yeah, okay. So it's getting very interesting here. So,
I'm going to take the Alchemist 3 that's done by the Magus.
okay.
Hit the middle Noble Archer.
The middle Noble Archer. Okay, fair enough.
That's going to get a +1 to damage from the magical enhancement from the Magus.
Okay.
If I hit. So we're looking at a 10 to a 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he gets it. So she takes 2 damage.
Takes 3 with the
3. Gotcha.
enhancement.
Gotcha. All right.
So that's going to be a 2 token. Well, I don't have any tokens on the board, so I can go back to 1s again.
Yeah.
I'm going to then.
No, you have 2s right here. You have 2s right here.
Do I have a 2 up? No, I mean, I don't have any 2s on the board.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. That's what you meant. Okay, good. Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to mark
the
that.
magical enhancement doesn't take an action.
No, it doesn't.
So the Magus is going to hit the same one.
Okay.
So now we're looking at a 13, a 12 to a 13. So I just got to avoid the snake eyes.
Got it. And that should kill her. So we'll just.
That takes her out in the middle there.
Okay. Okay.
2 minutes.
There. All right. That wasn't good.
6.48 inches out from your cavalry to my nearest dragon, so you can't hit me in 1 turn. I love that it goes to the decimal too. That really kind of clears things up.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move up here to the alchemists, whose stats are sort of like the same as a Weltmonk minus the abilities, so they're beefy enough to take this little guy here, I think.
Okay.
Let's see, you got 1 point of damage on you. 14, 10 to a 14. All right, I'm going to take the bottom welt 2 to him first. So that's a 10 to a 14.
Yeah. That's
Just
enough.
got
So 2 points of damage. Okay, I'll check that. 1, 2.
that was that's Alpha at Arms blue 1. You got 3 clicks left on you.
Yeah. So I was here. 1, 2, 3. So this is the current here. I'll just move it a little closer so you can see.
I'm going to do something. I think you pointed this out that you can copy a figure. Kind of.
Yeah, you can copy
I'm
and
going
then
to
try
clone
to.
the Bladesmith so I can see how far I'm going with him.
Yeah, you can do that. Just this
And
little clone button here, and then that's another thing you can do. You can clone a figure and then just kind of move it around so you're not. It's not as big deal because you can also in this game control Z and just
okay.
basically get your figure back to where it was. But that's another thing you can do. Sure. Yeah. In many ways, this actually is better than this game is actually better than in real life because there is no moving of models. You know, in Mage Knight, there is always that a little bit of a clumsy aspect where you'll like move a model after you've clicked it. So this game is in many ways a lot more precise. So okay.
I'm going to take the second alchemist up there. Hit this
Hit this guy.
all
Okay.
arms one more time. Take the easy shot.
Yeah.
Into a 3.
So it's gonna be another 2. He's at 5.
2. All right.
And that's gonna put him right here. So 1, 2. So this is his stat now. He's hurting. He is hurting. But you know what? They didn't get shockwaved. So
And I don't know if I would have just yet.
He's taking one for the team.
All right, that's my 4.
Okay. 4. Okay. What's next? Where's this bladesmith going? He's still got this is the big hand-to-hand monster right here that if I can, you know, it's the army is actually relatively squishy in hand-to-hand, except for this guy right here. Haven't helped me. That was a mistake on my noble archers. I should have pushed them a little further back and tried to bully the alchemists. That was just a bad on my part. I shouldn't have given him range.
Actually, Bladesmith on your Cavalier before the Monk, but I wasn't also looking for a D6 of damage on that.
Yeah, yeah. So, but dice games. That's how they work.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful things. Okay. So let's see what the bladesmith is going to do.
No, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, we're going to end it right there then. So I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to make a note and say, right? And in this note, I'm just going to say it's Daniel's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And do you want to remove your old actions first? You're going to take them off when we get back.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, so this stays, but we'll go ahead and remove the 2s here. No, I think I need to remove. No, I need to remove them at the end of the turn because I'm on 1s next. So I don't want to remove these 2s just yet. So let's do. But here we're just going to mark something so we know for certain, hey, it's Daniel's turn. So maybe if we do get back to this at a later date, we can say that this is Daniel's turn. All right. And so we're going to show this how we do the saving. So we're going to hit here and we're going to go save. So I'm just going to save locally. I'm just going to save, right? I'm going to call it, right? Knights versus Dragons. And then, right, I can even put Dan, right, Dan turn. So that like I know. It's going to save this. And then I can also, so here we can just load this file, but I'm also, in addition, I'm just going to send this also to Bill. So here, I'm just going to go save as a file. I'll call it same thing, Knight v Drac Dan. And then this is a universal battles file. I'm going to save it to my desktop. And now I can just email this or just Facebook. I'm actually just going to Facebook message this to Bill so that both of us have the same file. It's literally saved everything here. And that in the future time, maybe next few days, maybe it'll take a week or so. Me and Bill will be able to pick up right off where we left off again. So I'm going to stop sharing. So Bill, give any thoughts so far on the interface? Any things that you think, what do you think so far of our game? How do you think it's going?
It's been pretty easy to use. This is my first time actually doing the battle aspect, measuring, doing in real time, other than that one video or one Zoom meeting we did 2 weeks ago to just learn the buttons. So as long as you get, I mean, you can pick it up pretty quick.
Yeah. There's so many tools like this is a great tool where you can just check arcs, right? And it changes based on the model. You've got your measurement tools. If you notice here, this actually has a measurement as well. These little circular buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4, these are inches. So you can actually measure, this is 12 inches, right? So that's another thing is that these are actually have built-in inch measurements as well. But we're going to continue. Thanks a lot, guys. And we'll post this up. And when we follow up, we'll play again. So thanks a lot, everyone.